Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Another look here at SUI, double checking a few important factors. I just pulled up with some fib levels here. Looks like we should probably draw out some trend lines too, kind of see roughly what we're looking at here. We did break through this descending trend line so far within the last couple of hours, so that's a very, very good sign. And what we're going to do is hopefully take a look at some liquidation levels here and just get perspective on the back-end data. So if you're new to the channel, hit the like button, comment below, greatly appreciate that. Absolutely helps grow the channel, get this in front of more people. If you want to become a better trader, again, CryptoCache.tech is a site, link down below where you can register to be part of our trading academy, community, or signals group. So it's a really awesome experience there. We may need to refresh this here. Let's see if this is loading up here for us with liquidation. We might need to wait and come back to that. Why don't we do this here first? While we see if that does load here, we'll go ahead and pull up the daily time frame, kind of work our way down, because generally speaking, we want to understand when it comes to coins that are performing like this, what happens next with the moving averages, and a lot of it has to do with, in my opinion, some oscillators too. So let's take a quick look here. We're below all moving averages, so SUI is underperforming. Of course, every coin is pretty much like this right now. It's nothing abnormal. A lot of coins, in fact, are doing very well, even though they're under these specific moving averages. So try not to let that dictate your overall price action, but I can tell you though that based on swing trading perspective, it's best to be above the 20-day SMA to be able to have any legs to stand on. Again, that's just me personally. Once again, we're under 50 on the RSI. We want to be over that as well. Stochastic swinging up, and MACD is soon to converge. If it does converge, that might be a cause for consideration. And in fact, if it's converging, there's a strong chance we'll be over that 20-day SMA anyways, right? And again, those are just confluencing factors. A lot of things we want to kind of look at together, combining to make an informed decision. Because right now, Bitcoin it kind of still feels like it wants to drop further. And if it does, we can recognize here that we're going to see a very similar scenario here for this coin, okay? Again, just being mindful of that. But the good news is, if we zoom in here, we can see there's a lot of reasons why this coin should be back on track. Let's take a look at that here. If we take a look at this most recent resistance, we can see that tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, roughly the 8th attempt to break through did, okay? Hasn't looked back since. Now, a lot of things that are common with this here is a bullish backtest of the descending trend line. So we could very well see the price pull back to 71 to 70 cents here and then bounce from there. Okay, that would be a sensible place to get in if the price does pull back, pending Bitcoin's bottom hasn't dropped out. Okay. Again, I'm still expecting Bitcoin to retrace a little further, so there is that. So just trying to be very careful and cautious with taking long positions with altcoins, even though I know I totally want to go in just like you do. It's best to wait and be patient. Remember, 95% of trading is finding opportunities that you don't want to take, right? So we're trying to convince ourselves literally right now that we don't want to take a trade with SUI. I know it sounds weird, but you shouldn't convince yourself to do anything in trading. It should be the opposite. Having said that, we're over 50 on the RSI. This is a good sign. MACD is converging. Stochastic is swinging up roughly for the second time here, but it's starting to plateau, which is very common, implying that we could see a reversal here soon. Now, a reversal isn't going to be a drop to the floor, but it would just be a natural correction to the most recent resistance, which we can see here roughly about 69.5, maybe even 70 cents even, okay? So those are things we want to kind of look for here in the near future. Hourly time frame is going to tell us a different scenario here altogether. Absolutely bullish on the hourly, showing there's no reason to consider shorting, and that there's no reason for the price to pull back either. It's doing very well, okay? So try not to trade into that. I would say if the price does end up capping out, it would make sense for it to reject off this 0.618 fib level here. Sorry, 0.5 fib level. 0.618 is another story. But this halfway mark, that is commonly an area of retracement, okay? So a lot of times you'll see the price do something like this here, right? That's generally what it should do when it's performing its nice natural, waves, so to speak, impulse waves. But at this point right now, it's very much a little premature, but stronger chance we're going to see the price action gravitate more towards that 75 cents. And if it does hit that level, keep in mind we should see a pullback to that 70 to 73 cents. Sorry, 70 to 71 cents. This is a support range for us though, okay? And I'll post this playout chart on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. If you're not familiar with that, I do post those regularly. They look a little something like this here, just giving you perspective on what I feel after I review the coins. Those are available there, but generally speaking, the whole concept is to keep you abreast and keep you up to date. And we do also have a Twitter, Telegram, Discord, YouTube, and now TikTok for shorts on YouTube as well. So cool stuff there. Thanks again for the awesome feedback. And thank you too for my community as well for letting me know they love this exchange. BitUnix, it's our preferred exchange. No KYC or VPN. We have a lot of US and Canadian members. So awesome rewards. Use my link to register. Links down below for that. So other than that, folks, again, hourly time frame, pretty solid. I think we're going to see the price continue a little bit higher here before it pulls back. I would say a good solid entry for the next leg down if it were to pull back is between 70 and 71 cents. So I'm going to set my alert here and kind of see if it might be worth getting in there at about 71.5. Okay. Again, I'll reevaluate and ensure that it's worthwhile taking a trade at that point. I don't just jump in blindly. Okay. Try not to do that yourself. Easier said than done. I totally get it. All right. Again, hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks so much for your time. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.